Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to
time I play a nigga, bro, they say they can't stream
Jacksonville. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
What up, boy?
Mayfield on play action. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. They'll get 34 yards there.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
It'd be like that.
A.J. Dillon taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Okay.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You know, he was fighting up.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So
this is a 9 game right now.
4 yards.
I don't know.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The what?
From the 25 on second down, Lawrence flush to his right, looking deep for Adams, and this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And give him a gain of 37.
Okay. I was about to say I would love to see that.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a hey, echo. Get one.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I could have threw it underneath, but there's no way he picked that. That's definitely quarterback right there.
The Steeler offense here,
but it looked like he was under pressure there.
They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Going deep here for Watkins.
Yeah, that was good. But I didn't get that. Come on, bro.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Wow.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mayfield to throw it. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
He threw a bomb? Fucking full streak. My nigga didn't react to it after dropping a pick, bro. That shit is lame.
14-0.
I'm in perfect position for it, too.
Yeah, that's just damn. That's tough. throw that motherfucker deep.
That's to kick it off.
That shit funny. You gonna lag, but you got the ability to throw passes like that.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone, costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot. We're thinking you get 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Oh, he's just blitzing off the edge.
His arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is intercepted.
Bro, Devontae Adams is not jumping up for catches, bro.
In the end zone.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
That's tough.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Yeah, I threw it right to him. That's crazy.
Intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Past the 20.
Yeah, that's a bad pass.
Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example.
Niggas is not reacting to catches,
really
bro. That's fucking wicked.
They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense.
He do got 99 corners, bro. Niggas got 99 man coverage.
This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead is swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is.
He don't really got a quarterback either.
He almost there. He not there yet, but he almost there.
Deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
He
will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped.
I'm just not believing that streaming shit from niggas, though.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
It's always something every time I play a
last
nigga.
time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
Bro, this nigga's AI just reacting to everything. My niggas is dropping stuff.
Picks it, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the score.
You gotta, man, what?
Seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got not pinned down.
That does not make any sense.
For them, and they took advantage of
the nigga wide open, bro. What do I do?
And set up their offense in great shape.
On second down and 4. Mayfield.
My niggas is standing right there, not getting him, bro. What the fuck?
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Quez Watkins. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener. As
oh my God, that's crazy.
Lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the route is on here.
Your quarterback in the fucking 90 is bad.
That's raining right there. I ain't gonna see you.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
And I'm one lineman away from being there. One of my linemen on the field that he blitzing on.
Set to begin their next
it's
drive.
like a fucking 74.
Wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. From the 24, Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted.
Bro, oh God, this nigga is picking everything.
John Johnson with the INT. A great pick. Nice return.
I mean, like, everything is getting picked.
Up inside for not getting all the way.
This nigga got satellite. My running back has satellite, bro.
Of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
I think this weekend we just gonna have to just run some.
Dillon again, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here, we do have a flag down.
I'm getting face mask, and I got my niggas on conservative tackling.
Face mask that time looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Lutz to try to add the PAT.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
And watch this nigga stream next game, bro. It's just literally against me. Everybody got an excuse against me.
To kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
You said what?
So it's crazy. I ain't had this many people in here on mine.
It'd be like that.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Share like the link to like a group chat.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
Like my numbers be higher.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Well, higher than the other dudes. Big circle. Ooh, I was open too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, bro. It ain't nothing. My line ain't got no time, bro.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that
probably put that running back on that side that he blitzing or something.
If I put my running back on the side he blitzing, I'm gonna take away from my passing game.
Those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Mayfield off the play fake.
You gotta smack that man low.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
He probably got that tape.
Niggas just stepping back throwing fucking deep bombs, bro.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
That shit is wild. I don't have a second to throw the ball, and this nigga just swinging it.
Touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Yeah, low-key, that's the only play.
Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half.
It is what it is.
And Howie cranks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
That's his bread and butter right there, that play.
Decision to bring it out ends up not being
a good one.
Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
That don't look like no bad connection. That's all I'm saying.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Kind of
and still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto
this
right now.
This nigga's lining right
I'm
up.
wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes there's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Lawrence will throw. Throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Lawrence going to throw again.
Fucking pick. I didn't even, bro, that's crazy.
Trey Flowers picks it.
Oh, God, that's not even who I threw it to. This nigga's just throwing that bitch.
One back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Oh. I threw that bitch completely to the other side of the field, bro.
This lead even further.
Yeah, it was probably the throw out of
I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first
half.
hell,
you can't do that. Just a nigga back there.
Get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter.
I got a 74. I mean, the highest nigga I got on my O-line right now is like an 82 or 83, something like that.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Yeah.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
And
now the
is
kick
it a way you
away.
can concede?
No, I'm not about to.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Yeah,
and in hindsight, the Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. Throwing after the interception. Lawrence escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got a man complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Complete to Adams. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's Lawrence to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Lawrence. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devontae Adams, 58 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the
each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go? And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Lawrence to throw. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Here's Hill on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They go play action. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And it will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
And you get deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, Sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
This nigga's running right at my
3 yards
pitch.
on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
With a catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 44, Lawrence. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Oh, my God, these niggas are doing everything they
So
fucking
now it
can to
appears
sell.
they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
Bro, what's up with all of the face masks?
The first down and
It's a face mask every
here
play.
too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Dillon. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A.J. Dillon with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Slant to Adams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That time on the run-pass option when he decided to throw it. Not a quick little drop-off. He went downfield a bit.
Reminiscent of a triple option quarterback in college because he faked it inside, and instead of immediately throwing it out to the perimeter, stepped back in the pocket to find a target downfield.
From the 31, Lawrence, flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Lawrence. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Now Lawrence. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on fourth down with Hurts. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A.J. Dillon, 28 yards. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
My quarterback is almost there, I'm telling you. This nigga is almost there. One lineman away. That 74 fucking hurt.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
You can have a 74 lineman.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence steps away to his left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Buying time to his left. That one complete to Hill. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win it.